let's get going. This is Peter Hunt, another good journalist, I believe. Let's see. He former BBC correspondent and presenter, commentator on constitutional and royal issue for outlets including LBC and all sort of things. All right, and I'm following him. All right, the dividing line in the House of Windsor over how to handle the British media is now a chasm. Prince Harry is taking legal action against the Mirror, the Sun, and the Mail. The King's newest senior advisor worked for the Mail title for 2 decades. Wow. The King's. So that person works for Charles. Newest senior advisor worked for the Mail title for 2 decades. Oh my God. All right. I'm going to read that article. Okay. Doreen Lawrence, Prince Harry, and other launched legal action against Daily Mail publisher. All right. So that's that person is part of the lawsuit and they team up with Harry. All right, let's go into it, and then I'll come back out and read some of the comments. And the link of the article will be in the description. Okay, Doreen Lawrence and Prince Harry and other launched legal action against Daily Mail publisher. Okay, Doreen Lawrence, when was that? October 6th, so that was yesterday. Doreen Lawrence and Prince Harry are among a list of famous figures launching legal action against the publisher of the Daily Mail over the alleged misuse of their private information, including accusation relating to the placing of listening devices in private homes. Sir Elton John and David Furnish, Liz Hurley, and Sadie Frost have also issued claims. Their lawyers issue a statement claiming they have a compelling and highly distressing evidence they have been the victim of abhorrent criminal activity and gross breaches of privacy by Associated Newspaper. Almost the same information that I read on the other article, I think Byline, but they put in their own words. The group claimed this could be the tip of the iceberg, and there may be many more alleged victims after the legal papers were filed at the High Court in London on Thursday. The group allegation of illegal activity involving the publisher of the Mail and Mail on Sunday and Mail Online include 1. Hiring of private investigators to secretly place listening devices inside people's cars and home, the commissioning of individuals to surreptitiously listening into and record people's live private telephone calls while they were taking place, the payment of police officials with allegedly corrupt links to private investigators for sensitive inside information, the impersonation of individuals to obtain medical information from private hospitals, clinics, and treatment centers by deception, the accessing of bank accounts, credit histories, and financial transactions through illicit means of manipulation. Wow. I mean, I read this already, and this list that I just read here, it's sad when you really process it. Lady Lawrence's decision to start legal action against the newspaper group is particularly notable given the Daily Mail led a campaign for her son's killers to be brought to justice. Wow, that's one heck of betrayal. The UK is good at that. They do that in many huge level. Okay, on one infamous front page, the newspaper ran the headline "Murderers." Above pictures of 5 men they accused of killing Stephen Lawrence in a racist attack in 1993. Okay, let's see how long this is. Okay, after the Mail accuses these men of killing. If we are wrong, let them sue us. Wow. The newspaper said in 2022, 2 of the men were found guilty of the murder, prompting a review of the Metropolitan Police, which concluded that the force was institutionally racist. The Mail has regularly held up its work on the case as a triumph of campaigning journalism. The former editor, Paul Dacker, took an interest in the story after realizing Stephen Lawrence's father, Neville, had been working as a decorator on his house. Very interesting. It is understood the allegation brought by Lawrence include information gathering about her family, and associates before the Mail supported the family with their murderers headline. Specific articles published by the Mail about the Lawrence case are said to have been examined by Lawrence lawyers as the sources of the information contained in them. Alright, I'm gonna stop here. Alright, and the link, like I said, the link will be in the description. You guys could finish read it. Alright, there's more to it, but let me move on. Okay, let's read some of the comments here. Prince Charles owes allegiance to UK tabloid because his destiny depends on good press. But the thing is that I've said this so many times in many other videos. His allegiance should have been with the people. If you are sided with the people, okay, you do the right thing, the people will back you up. Okay, so, and this is not surprised that his allegiance is with the paper, because I stumble. I don't know what I was searching for, but I was searching for something, and I stumbled on a paper, on an article, not paper, but the article, digital, okay, digital article of him taking William to parties when when William was late teen, early 20s or something like that. So he was training the other one to be like that, to associate himself with these people. Alright, so it's not a surprise. Okay, he knows monarchy is outdated and redundant, so he needs dirty tabloid to lie to the people about his importance. And the other thing as well, like I said, if he had, all he had to do is be with the people. I truly believe he could have been, if he had used, or if he understood his position, he could have used it for good. I'm sure that if he had done the right thing, the people would have been behind him, where we will say, yes, okay, we don't mind you being in the position that you are. Okay, but he's doing some shitty stuff. All right. That have too much dirt on William and Chuck. Remember when Nigel Farage sent his warning shot? Then the following week, Murdoch exposed his cash for honor scandal. Yeah, and the other thing, when Charles was saying something about sending people to, what was that country, somewhere in Africa, where they were gathering refugees going to what's the country? I forgot the name of the country. And then I think it was him. I have a screenshot of it. I'll look it up. I think it was him who told Charles to shut up. Okay. Maybe this is it. Yeah, this is it. That was it. Unless Prince Charles wants to destroy the monarchy, he had better shut up fast. Yeah. Yep. That was that. Let's see here. That's why the heir and their wives are doing everything to be members of the tabloid family. Okay, they have an invisible contract with the tabloid, and this is why Harry was saying, you know, they are trapped. Yeah, because the tabloid have so much dirt on them, and the worst thing is, you will think if they catch one dirt about them, they will stop. No, they continue. They continue with their nonsense, so the dirt keep on piling. All right, they have got nothing anymore on Prince Harry. Simple. That's why. Hopefully, we will get to find who leaked Meghan's medical records to Valentine's Law. Isn't that criminal offenses? And who leaked to Dan Wooten the Sussexes plan to leave the firm? Let's see here. Where are you getting this idea that medical records were leaked? No records were leaked. Okay, I'm not aware of it. So if the squad knows something, they know something. But this, for me, myself, I'm not aware of it. Okay, there's that. William. And you know this 100%. How? Or are you speculating? I don't know anything about that, so I'm not gonna say anything. Okay, the royal family seems to have a very close relationship with this tabloid. Must be the invisible contract. Let's see here.
But I will give you this. I'll give you this credit. It's not really credit, but it's like
this is 2 minutes and 7 seconds.
Semi-sympathy. I think you were frightened of falling out with, for instance, Murdoch, because at that time you still probably thought he could get you elected. But more importantly, this is the sinister business, there's an individual threat going on. MPs were terrified individually of taking on any of the tabloids, but especially anything from News International.
And the worst thing is the people know that. The people, they know that. The people who vote, they know that, but yet they continue. Oh my Lord. And I was shocked to see that election that happened, I keep on calling recently, but it's been what, a year and a half, if not more, where the Tories got majority of the seats.
I mean, the prime example being when there was the select, culture and whatever it is, select committee in 2003. No, it was the later one, I think, 2006-9, when they tried to bring Rebecca Brooks in to see them, and she refused, and they asked again, and she refused, and they kept asking, and finally the message got through to the select committee: if you make me come, I will destroy your personal lives. And they backed off, terrified.
Wow.
And that's what MPs have been. They've been, on an individual basis, absolutely terrified. It was
So that's why okay, I guess this is my answer here. They're gathering information about anybody. So when they need to do something, they could use it against them. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Yeah, but with Harry, they use everything, so he has nothing to lose anymore.
Or Chris Bryant at that same select committee, who asked Rebecca Brooks the question, have you ever paid the police? And when she made her terrible gaffe and said yes. And 6 months later, what happens? Chris Bryant is outed by The Sun as being gay. You know, this is a protection racket, and it should not be called anything else. And these are supposed to be our lawmakers.
Okay.
Wow. That's a very, very, very intelligent talking here, not just an actor who's reading script, because I know a lot of people tend to think, oh, if this is an actor, they don't know anything. This was a very intelligent talking here, descriptive of everything. All right, so there's Harry here.
So I'm acutely aware of where my family stand and how scared they are of the tabloids turning on them.
Turning on them for what? They're the royal family.
Yes, but it's there is this invisible, what's termed or referred to as the invisible contracts behind closed doors between the institution and the tabloids. UK
Wow.
tabloids.
This is why they piss at him for the point of view. Now this is out. Harry is like, my goodness, I'm done with you people. Wow.
Also,
Well, it is to simplify it, it's a case of if you as a family member are willing to wine, dine, and give full access to these reporters, then you will get better press.
what do you care about better press if you're royal?
I think everyone needs to have some compassion for them in that situation.
Wow. When you listen to it, oh, there's more. All right. Prince Harry will have been delighted to see that among those present at his grandmother's funeral were Lord Rothermere and Rebecca Brooke after an embarrassing amount of lobbying. Wow. I didn't watch the funeral. Whatever clip that I have that I've shared on my videos, that's all I know. I use the clips just to put the videos together. Let's see here. The Duchess of Cornwall opened the Daily Mail Chalk Valley History Festival. Okay, you could read this. I think I read this in one of my videos. Okay, Daily Mail exclusive Kate's Cutie 2020 with the family's own gorgeous snap. Using the kids. Princess Diana, protect them. They don't know. They don't know any better. Those pictures don't prove anything. Okay. These are positive press. If you compare it to some of the headlines they put about Meghan, you'll see it. Okay. Let's see here. Yes, it does. They regularly host dinner parties for Murdoch royal rats. It does speak volume. Okay. Prince Charles and Camilla hired Daily Mail executive top posts. Alright, so there's all of that. Being with them and all of this. Wow, when people are looking for fame and all of this, sometimes there's a price to be paid. I'm like, Harry was like, nah, I don't want to be part of this. Okay, exact. Certain journalists, that's in French, they were invited to the Queen's funeral. Family members hang out with the owner of the Daily Mail. Alright, so there's that again. The royal family is publicly aligning themselves with these horrible British media owners. What does that tell the world? Well, for one, they will tell you what you see is not what it is. I had someone who went on my IG post telling me what I saw in the video is not what it is. Where when people were putting flowers outside one of those palaces, and then where William, Kate, Meghan, and Harry came in one car to look at the flowers, and then when they left in one car. William was driving, So I made reference with that William was driving the car. Someone came and told me what I saw is not what it is, so I should make the correction. And I said, why should I make the correction when what I saw is what it is? So I went and take some screenshot or whatever, and I sort of mentioned it in one of my videos. Okay, well, this is King Henry IX re-emergence. Okay, Harry chose freedom from corrupt journalism. The best move, King Harry. I did say in one of my old videos, at some point people in the UK are not gonna trust no one of great position. They're gonna prefer Harry, because Harry is the only, well, I'm not saying now that we saw the group of people who filed the lawsuit, but people at that high level, okay, and the institution as the monarch, part of that, they will call on him to somewhat restore. They will only trust him. Because look at him right now. Most people, like his family, where they're not being attacked by the press, most likely will align themselves with it, because it, you know, they're not causing them any pain. But Harry is, you know, when you're in the middle of a jungle, you have a machete in your hand, you want to make path, you have the machete, you know, swinging your machete to make a way. All right, so this is that. Harry is going through it, when he could have just easily and sit back and enjoy the privileged life, if it is, but that life is tormented, you know. All right, let's go to the next tweet. There's more comment, but let's see here. Let's see. Charles and Camilla are in bed with them. This hopefully will show that royals were doing this to Meghan. Of course. Okay, William is way in bed with Daily Mail and then Charles. Well, both of them, because Charles teach William with that article that I stumbled by accident. Yeah, Charles was taking William at a very young age to mingle with the press, thinking that this is the best way to move forward. When Harry is processing and say, wait a second, you were going through some pain. Why would you make me go through the same pain that you were going through? That doesn't make sense. The best thing is to whatever pain you went through, make sure your kids don't go through it, which he said in the Me You Can See. For some reason, every time I put some clips from Me You Can See, I'm being how do you call this, flagged. Next tweet. Okay, it's not a good day for the drab four, is it? There's that. Let's see here. Grenade said no to new Prince of Wales. Authority votes against another investiture. Says title should be abolished. 6 October 2022. All right, I do not have that article link. It's just screenshot. Okay, I guess we could search that title. It probably will pop up. The local authority where Charles was crowned Prince of Wales has voted against an investiture for his son William and said that the title itself should be abolished. Councillors of Grenade voted by 46 votes to 4 to declare their opposition to the Councillors of Grenade voted by 46 votes to 4 to declare their opposition to the continuation of the title of Prince of Wales and against holding another investiture in Wales. 4 councillors abstained. Abstained. It comes after a petition against continuing with Prince of Wales title is now attracted more than 3,500 signatures. Wow. It's almost like what they were trying to do to Harry. Oh my God. You see, when they say, whew, that's truly a karma here. They made petition. I guess it was fake petition. A few. Maybe there are some who really want Harry and Meghan to lose their title. But those groups who were trying to make noise with Harry losing his title, but there's this one here. Okay, when meeting members of the public on her visit to Northern Ireland, the Princess of Wales was challenged by a woman who suggested Kate was not in her own country. Oh my Lord. Oh, I was watching one of the Squad's podcast live stream yesterday. She has that video. Oh my God. It's one of the Squaddies. I don't have that video, but I saw it. Yesterday I had some time, so I snapped on. She had that live stream, so I hop on to see what she's talking about. All right, for support. We have to support one another. All right, next tweet. Spotlight they ask, spotlight they get. That's what I put. They wanted the spotlight. And this is the thing that I'm saying. These people are doing shady stuff, but they want the spotlight. But when the spotlight comes, everything is revealed. Okay, not a good day for them, but a great day for us. Okay, chill. I love mess. Okay, this one I like it. It's second. It's so funny. It's so funny. There's that, and let me read this, and then that's it. They know how the people felt about the Prince of Wales title. That's why Charles gave it to them so quickly. William knows it too. That's why William and Kate do the quick pop-up visit to the locals. We'll have less time to organize protest. If they are getting this kind of attention locally, I wonder what sort of attention they will get outside UK. Things are changing rapidly. Yep. There's one how do you call this, one video that how do you call this, thumbnails that I did, and I think I said storm is I'll put the thumbnail, put it on thumbnail of it as I'm recording. Now we out of that Daily Mail suing. Okay, so this was very interesting.